Everyone thinks they understand human behavior, but the truth is most of what we do isn't logical. It's hidden patterns, strange quirks, and deep wiring from the brain that still surprises scientists. Here are 50 fascinating psychology facts that reveal how your mind actually works. 1. Talking to yourself isn't a sign of madness. It's a sign of higher self-control and focus. When you verbalize thoughts, your brain treats your words as instructions. Athletes, surgeons, even chess masters use self-talk to sharpen focus. It's your mind coaching itself in real time. 2. People with messy handwriting often think faster than they can write. The chaos on paper hides a storm of thoughts and motion. Their ideas outpace the hand. Proof of a mind that moves faster than ink. 3. The human brain processes negative words faster than positive ones. A leftover from evolution. Survival meant spotting threats before pleasures. That's why one insult can linger longer than 10 compliments. 4. Multitasking doesn't make you efficient. It actually lowers your IQ temporarily. Your brain isn't built to juggle tasks simultaneously. Each switch drains focus, dropping your mental sharpness to the level of someone who just pulled an all-nighter. 5. People who doodle during conversations remember more details. The hand keeps the body occupied, freeing the brain to lock in on the message. Scribbles aren't distractions. They're anchors for memory. 6. A fast heartbeat can trick your brain into thinking you're in love. That rush of adrenaline from fear, exercise, or excitement feels nearly identical to attraction. Sometimes love isn't in the heart, it's in the pulse. 7. Most people subconsciously mirror the body language of those they like. Crossed legs, tilted heads, folded arms. It's the body's silent confession. I feel connected to you. Mirroring is rapport without words. 8. People who talk less often notice more. Quietness sharpens observation. While others speak, the silent ones are busy reading faces, patterns, and truths most never catch. 9. Your brain can't tell the difference between real rejection and physical pain. That sting of being ignored lights up the same neural pathways as a bruise. Social wounds to the brain are real wounds. 10. The average person lies 1 to 2 times a day, mostly to avoid conflict. Not grand deceptions, but little shields. I'm fine. I'll be there in 5. Lies aren't always betrayal. Sometimes they're fragile attempts at peace. 11. Chewing gum improves memory and focus by boosting blood flow to the brain. A small mindless act wakes the mind itself. It's why students and soldiers alike have used it as a secret tool. 12. People who stay calm in chaos often experience stress early in life. Their nervous systems have been trained under fire. What looks like composure is sometimes survival learned the hard way. 13. Your brain is more creative when you're slightly tired. Exhaustion lowers the brain's filters, letting unusual ideas slip through. The late-night scribble might be nonsense or genius. 14. People who laugh at dark humor have higher emotional resilience. Finding comedy in the painful isn't cruelty, it's armor. Humor is how some people survive the heaviness of reality. 15. Women are better at multitasking. Men at focusing deeply on one thing. It's not a battle of superiority. It's division of strength shaped by thousands of years of survival roles. 16. Most people underestimate how attractive they are to others. We see our flaws magnified in mirrors, while others see us in moments, gestures, and glances. You're likely far more magnetic than you believe. 17. People who stay up late are more likely to question authority. Night owls tend to push boundaries, resist norms, and carve their own path. The darkness has always belonged to rebels. 18. Your brain can rewire itself through imagination almost as effectively as through action. Visualizing a skill activates the same neural circuits as practice. The mind rehearses, the body follows. 19. People with fewer friends often value deeper connections. They trade quantity for quality, choosing intimacy over noise. Their circle is smaller, but each bond runs deeper. 20. Writing down worries before sleeping improves rest. The page becomes a container, freeing the mind from looping thoughts. Sleep welcomes those who empty their burdens first. 21. People who talk to strangers daily are happier overall. A smile to a cashier, a nod to a neighbor. Tiny sparks of connection add up, feeding the social brain what it craves. 22. Silence makes people uncomfortable because it forces self-reflection. We fill air with words to avoid hearing the louder noise within. Silence is a mirror, and most fear the reflection. 23. People who swear often are usually more honest. Raw words bypass the filters of politeness. Profanity can be a strange badge of sincerity. 24. Music with lyrics distracts your brain more than instrumental music. Words compete with thoughts. That's why classical or lo-fi beats can boost productivity, while lyrics pull focus away. 25. Couples who laugh together stay together longer. Shared humor isn't just fun, it's glue. Every inside joke is proof that we see the world the same way. 26. People with high empathy feel physical pain when they see others hurt. Mirror neurons fire as if the wound were theirs. To feel another's pain isn't metaphor, it's biology. 27. Those who daydream often have stronger problem-solving skills. Mind wandering isn't laziness. It's the brain stepping into the sandbox, testing new solutions away from pressure. 28. The more you chase happiness directly, the harder it becomes to find. Happiness resists capture. It arrives sideways as a byproduct of meaning, not as a prize of pursuit. 29. People who walk faster tend to live longer. Pace isn't just movement, it's a marker of vitality. Life itself seems to stretch for those who stride with energy. 30. Your brain edits your memories every time you recall them. Each remembrance is a rewrite. The past isn't recording. It's a story that changes every time you tell it. 31. People with high intelligence usually struggle with overthinking. Their gift of analysis becomes a trap, turning possibilities into endless spirals. Sharp minds cut both ways. 32. Compliments release more dopamine than money for many people. Validation lights up reward circuits faster than cash. The human heart still values recognition over riches. 33. People are more likely to follow instructions if they're given with their name. The sound of your name is irresistible. It wakes up the brain's attention system, like a personal alarm. 34. The color blue makes people feel calmer. From sky to sea, blue signals safety. It lowers heart rates and soothes restless minds. 35. People remember emotionally charged events far more than neutral ones. We forget the ordinary, but our minds tattoo moments of love, fear, and grief. Emotion is memory's ink. 36. People who smile often, even when sad, trick their brain into releasing happiness chemicals. The face can fake it, but the brain buys it. Sometimes joy begins as an act of rebellion against sorrow. 37. People who love solitude are often more emotionally independent. They draw strength inward instead of outward, finding peace in their own company rather than needing constant validation. 38. Anger masks deeper emotions like fear or sadness. The roar is a shield. Beneath it often lies something far more fragile. 39. Sharing secrets creates stronger bonds between people. Every confession is a trade in vulnerability. Trust deepens in the exchange of what could break us. 40. People who read fiction develop stronger empathy by living lives on the page. They practice feeling the inner worlds of others. Stories are empathy's training ground. 41. People are more likely to agree with you when they're physically tired. Exhaustion lowers resistance. Fatigue makes the mind softer, more willing to nod along. 42. Those who forgive easily are mentally healthier. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's release. Holding grudges chains the body to stress. Letting go sets it free. 43. People remember faces better than names. Evolution carved us to recognize allies and threats visually. Names are human invention, but faces are survival. 44. People who struggle with eye contact often think more deeply. Looking away doesn't mean disinterest. Sometimes it's the mind diving deeper into thought. 45th. Most decisions are made emotionally, then justified logically. The heart leaps first. The mind cleans up after. Reasoning often arrives as a lawyer, not a leader. 46. People who talk fast are perceived as more confident. Speed signals certainty. A quick tongue feels like a quick mind, even if the content is the same. 47. The human brain is wired to notice threats more than opportunities. Better to miss a meal than miss a predator. That's how evolution shaped us. Caution lingers where opportunity hesitates. 48. People who write goals down are 42% more likely to achieve them. Ink makes intentions solid. The act of writing shifts dreams from cloud to ground. 49. Loneliness weakens the immune system. Isolation eats not just at the soul, but the body. Humans are wired for connection, and without it, we physically break. 50. And finally, the way you treat others reveals more about you than about them. Every action is a mirror. Kindness or cruelty says less about the world and more about the soul you're carrying. These truths aren't just random psychology facts. They are the fingerprints of the human condition. Your sleep, your anger, your smile, your silence. They are all telling a story about you. The question is, are you listening